Let's see if I can find... Oh, here we go.
I think the teams that have ended up in the most positive situation post-trade have been the ones that have been really diligent and taken their time and not been impulsive, or, the teams that really kept their urgency under control. So I think that's how my approach has been with this and will be with this, is we're going to be patient. We're going to do what's best for our team. And we're going to see, how this lands. And if it takes months, it takes months.
I mean, to me, this is just like him saying that the teams that are the most patient get the most out of it, and then he's just going to cave and trade with the Heat. It's what I want to hear, too, and it's what I want him to do and look out for the franchise, because that's what his actions have shown that he's doing. Based on the history of what he's said and shown to do, he will do the opposite of what he's going to say. So what he's saying is that he's going to be patient, he's going to wait for the best deal, he's going to try and get the most out of it so he can get the best trade. What is the opposite of that? He's going to cave and trade Dame to the Heat for whatever he can get. He's shown multiple times that what comes out of his mouth is not actually what happens. But I kind of wanted him to be like, we're going to get Dame to where he wants to go. We're going to try and get the most we can get out of it, but we're going to give Dame to the Heat for whatever we can, because that's where he wants to go. Because then the opposite of that would be a third team's going to step in and we're going to actually get a lot of assets out of it and blah, blah, blah. Like, he has no leverage. He has no trust from any of us at this point. Cool, Joe. I bet you do want to be patient, huh? Because there's nothing out there. Right. I like this. The most Joe Cronin thing to do would be to trade Dame in the next hour. Exactly.
Responsibility as a general manager is to my advertisers, my owner, and to my franchise and fans. It's not to make sure some star guy who I paid $300 million to's legacy is great.
But you don't have to insult the star going out the door.
Well, why are they insulting him? What's the insult?
You can. Well, this we're going to. We don't care. Whatever Dame wants. Like, we're going to do what's best for us. You don't have to put that out there. You could be far more diplomatic and say, you know what, we want to do right by Dame, but Dame has been the face of this franchise. Dame is an all-star. Dame is a very valuable piece. So we need to get value back. We want to do right by Dame, but we need to get value back. And then, by doing that, you're putting the pressure on Pat Riley and the Miami Heat, rather than we're going to do whatever we want. And now you get kind of crossways with Aaron Goodwin and Damian. You don't have to make this contentious if you don't want it to be.
I like that. I like the saying what we need to say in order for all of the pressure here to be on the Heat. Which is why I don't really like what Joe Cronin said today in the press conference. Because if Dame's camp, if Aaron Goodwin is coming out and saying Dame wants to be on the Heat, he needs to be on the Heat, but he won't play anywhere else. Okay, well, we'll send him to the Heat. The Heat just need to come up with this price. Make it happen, Heat. Otherwise, if another offer comes onto the table in that time, we may jump on it. We would like to send Dame to the Heat, but we need this, right? Instead, Cronin goes, well, we're going to do whatever's right, and we're going to find the best value out there, and we're going to go search and do all this stuff. Then, again, it looks like when we just settle and go trade him to the Heat, that we failed. That we didn't get done what we wanted to do. So that's why it's like when he's saying this stuff, it's like, okay, sure, you're saying you're going to find the best offer out there, you're going to do whatever's best for the franchise, and, we're not going to settle, and rah, rah, rah. When you trade him to the Heat for whatever you were going to get regardless, you just look like a chump yet again. Right? It's tough, man. It's tough to listen to Cronin say all these things and act like he's the man and he's got it in charge, when really he's been the one just dropping the ball here and there and all of this stuff. So, we'll see what happens. Watch the rest of this.